Techniques CIA officers use to manipulate people.
He's a wonderful guy. I'm going to get to know him a little bit.
Yeah.
And we become best friends, as you say, over 6-9 months, whatever the period is.
Yep.
And you pitched me one day. And what I'm getting at is, what is the psychological process that an asset goes through? Like, what kind of crisis goes on as this happens?
Yeah, that's a great question. There's a little dance that's happening here.
Okay.
I asked
Chat
one of my
notes.
instructors when I first went
School's in session. School's in session.
the operational training, what percentage of people that you have pitched in your career said yes? He said 100%. He said, if you are not 100% certain that this guy's going to say yes, run for the hills, because he's going to out you. You're going to get arrested. You're going to get expelled from the country.
Okay, let me fill in the blanks here. He's talking about telling someone XYZ, they're going to out you, so you got to be sure.
He's going to report you to his own intelligence service, and then you're not going to be able to travel to half the countries in the world.
It's all or nothing.
That happened to a colleague of mine where, we all read each other's cables, and we're like, dude, keep up the good work, man. You're going to get him. Next meeting, you're going to get him, right? So I'm reading my colleague's cables, and it couldn't be going any better. And he asks headquarters permission. You have to get permission to make the actual pitch. It's very paperwork heavy. So headquarters says, go for it. Go with God. And he makes the pitch, and the guy literally runs screaming from the room. And next thing you know, his ambassador calls our ambassador, and his government lodges a formal diplomatic complaint with our government. What are you going to do?
Dude, this guy by the fire would be mythic.
You're going to say, yeah, my guy's an undercover CIA guy, so you can't say that. So you say, no. This is just a misunderstanding. It was a language thing. Our guy doesn't really speak your language very well, and your guy doesn't speak English very well. This was just an innocent misunderstanding. But we understand if you're upset, so we're going to instruct our guy not to ever talk to your guy again. That's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Besides the fact that you look like an idiot at headquarters because you've been telling us for 9 months how well things are going, and in fact, the guy never had any intention of allowing you to recruit him.
This guy gets me so locked in.
What have you been doing all this time?
Ben, what's good, man?
You're supposed to be whining him and dining him and showing him the better, finer things in life.
Go on, John.
He says, hey, I'm kind of liking, I make $500 a month. This guy's ordering $200 bottles of wine, and he paid for us to go on vacation, and he bought me a Rolex. I'm going to say yes to this. And in fact, he says not just no, but
this also happens in relationships. Stay with me now. This also happens in relationships. Stay with me now.
Hell no. So what you're looking for is a vulnerability. This is a very important word in what's called the asset acquisition cycle. The asset acquisition cycle is spot, assess, develop, recruit. I spot you at a diplomatic cocktail party. I assess that you have access to information that I want. I develop you by creating this friendship. And then I recruit you. Now, by the time
he doesn't even realize how tough that just was. Buddy just said that like that was something that happens on the day-to-day for a regular Joe like me.
Time I recruit you, you know exactly what's going on. You're not an idiot. And why am I spending all this money on you?
Yeah, this is how I get mods.
Where am I getting all this money? Rolexes and, fancy vacations and
100% vacant.
What's up? So you're not an idiot. You know what's happening here.
What do you think's the workout regimen? Do you think they work out, or are they supposed to look like regular guys? Like, is there anyone in the CIA that's genuinely ripped?
I do it very gently, and I say, Dalton, listen, you know how I feel about you. You're my best friend. I love you. I love your wife. My wife loves you. My wife loves your wife. Our kids are friends.
Wow, what a fucking circle!
We're going to be friends forever. But I haven't been 100% honest with you. And
I'm not an agent, bro.
I hope you're not going to be upset, but I'm actually a CIA officer undercover. That's called breaking cover.
I wonder how close I am to someone that this has happened to. I wonder, bro. I wonder. Imagine that just right at dinner. Just look him in the eyes and just, I'm in the CIA.
And I hope you're okay with that.
No, imagine you're in a PS5 or Xbox party, you're in game chat, and they just go, hey, man, I'm in the CIA. They just heard that. And you're just like, what? That time, whoever just followed me right there, fucking brilliant timing. Well done!
Be okay with that. Because you know exactly where this is going. I've already identified your vulnerability. Maybe your kid is sick and needs medical treatment in the United States.
It's not like this.
Maybe your kid wants to go to school in the United States. I can get your kid accepted to literally any university in America, and I'll pay for it.
What?
Any university in America.
What?
100% paid. So long as you keep giving me and my, colleagues who replace me and replace each other what they ask for.
What?
So I take you off to the side and I say, listen, just for your protection.
It's pay to win.
We can't be seen as friends anymore. Our relationship has to become clandestine from this point on.
What is that?
And so we're going to meet once a month at a predetermined site, at a predetermined time and date, and then we'll carry on from there. Now, if you're from an enemy country...
Bro, what the fuck?
Don't want you to defect. That's the last thing I want. Because if you defect, your value ends today. Because you lose your access. Well, I don't care what was happening yesterday. I want to know what your country's going to do tomorrow. Right? So
he has host privileges.
Let's say you and I are stationed in, Bogota.
Where? Is that a taco spot?
I want you to go back to Iran or Russia or China or Cuba, and you're going to take with you a bedroom set that I give you, right? And the dresser is going to have a transmitting device. And
is he confessing?
Embedded in the back of it. And so you're going to type your reports onto a chip. You put the chip in the device. You hit a button that's hidden in the back of the drawer, and it does a burst transmission that lasts about a half of a second or a tenth of a second, and it's going to send your report back to CIA headquarters.
Okay. Everyone check your fucking bureaus, man. Check your bureaus, bro. That was a confession. I don't know, man. Lethal Schlong, appreciate the tier 1.
And because the burst only lasts for a tenth of a second, nobody's going to be able to intercept it.
Okay, yo.
They're going to say, oh, there was just a
Yeah, bro. I was just asking if you wanted another Sam Adams.
Transmission. It lasted a tenth of a second. We have no idea where it came from. Because once you get back to Iran or Cuba or Russia or China
what did
or whatever,
he just say?
I want you to tell me what's going on every single day in your office. And then I want you to try to get a promotion and then get transferred to the Office of American Affairs.
The real question, how did we go from cavemen and starting fires and genuinely eating to survive to this? What the fuck happened?
And I want the names of everybody in that office. I want to know the names of their sources inside the United States so the FBI can start arresting them. And then we take it from there. And then I can pay you in any way you want. We can open an account at the CIA credit union, which we're very happy to do.
What is that?
Or we can give it to you in gold or diamonds or Bitcoin or, however you want.
So they have unlimited money, unlimited assets. It's pay to win. I don't even know if they're in hardcore. They might have a respawn feature. What is happening?
Handle it. We'll give it to you.
How many of them? Okay, so I'm just thinking like an asset. Wait, now I have a question. Can we ever outsmart the CIA, right? There's a lot of talk about he's being told to joke, and his job is to make us joke.
there's no way they're that dumb, but they're also not. You never know. We're never gonna know. He could just literally lie. He could literally sit up here and fucking lie, and we would have no idea. And he could also sit up here and tell the truth, and we don't know. I don't know.
Very prideful, right? I know a big vulnerability is I'm the smartest guy in the room.
And I got passed over for promotion, and I'm gonna show them. Yes.
So they fancy themselves as smart people.
Oh yeah,
shrewd, perceptive,
very much so.
And yet they didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
So internalizing that, how many of them want to know if it was a setup from the start? And like, do they ask you for like a face saving thing? You know what I mean?
None of them want to know that they were duped into this, that they walked right into it.
Oh, so they're saying there's an ego to getting duped in. Like some people, like they want to assume they knew it was happening. Yeah, that's bad.
Right? So what you do in every single meeting is you tell them how important they are. Your information is so important. It's going directly to the President of the United States. I made a guy cry once.
Oh my God, no! Do you hear what he's about to say? Bro, he's love bombing them.
So important. It's going directly to the President of the United States. I made a guy cry once in a meeting. So he gave me some information. It was good.
You're so important. You mean the world to me. Thank you so much for all your help. All right. Thanks for giving me all the secrets.
It was the analysts were happy with it. It helped fill in a couple of gaps. He thought it was the greatest information that's ever been passed to the American government. So I said, listen, I go, buddy, your information went directly to the President of the United States. He said, you're kidding me. I said,
oh, no. Fuck.
No, directly to the President. I said, I wrote the report. I sent it to the White House. He looked at the report. What did he say? I said, the President read the report. And he said,
no, this is so bad.
Said, you're kidding me. He goes like this. Oh, my God. So I write this up. I said, I told him it went to the President. My boss says, you want to have some fun?
No.
He goes, dummy up an award certificate.
No.
Put the CIA seal on it. So I said, that would be fun. So I did in Word, and clip art. So I did this, Central Intelligence Agency, United States of America. I had the guy's name, certificate of whatever. You put the CIA seal on it, and then I just forged the director's name. Because how's he going to know what the director's signature is?
No.
So I go to the meeting the next month, and I said, I told you last month,
bro,
that your information went directly to the President of the United States.
No.
I said, yes. I said, I have something for you from the director of the Central Intelligence Agency. And I give him this phony certificate. He looks at it, and he bursts into tears. And I said, congratulations, my friend. I said, but listen, I have to
this shit is still on his fridge to this day. Meanwhile, it was made in Tux Paint and Microsoft Word, man.
Back and keep it in the safe because you can't be seen with this. You'll be killed. He goes, of course. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, my God. I had him hooked. He was ready to name his kids after me. That's how successful it was. But you just play on their egos and they eat it up.
Oh.
They eat it up because they're all narcissists anyway.
Damn!
Not all, but, most of them are narcissists. They need to be stroked.
What? Hang on. Run it back one more time. Let me just make sure I heard that right.
All, but, most of them are narcissists. They need to be stroked.
Chad, y'all heard that? Dude, narcissists need to be stroked. Narcissists need to be stroked. Thomas, what's good, man? That was actually insane. Dude, yes, imagine that guy, right? That guy, let's say that was 15 years ago. He's gone 15 years ago. Oh, shit. Oh, I used to know this guy. Let's watch this YouTube video. He hears the story. He goes, I want that. I've had something similar happen. He hears the award and he goes, okay. And then he just goes, oh my God, fuck me. Like, that is me. Oh, fuck. Fuck, that's me.